This is the OnePlus 6. After all the hype and wait, it's finally here. I've got one for me, been using it for over 48 hours, and here are my quick impressions on it. The first thing you notice about the phone is the all-new design, which technically is not new on a OnePlus phone. It's made up of glass, unlike its previous generation, the OnePlus 5 or the 5T, which had metal. The OnePlus X was also a glass phone, but that was not well received from the year 2015. Though I feel the OnePlus 6 looks gorgeous with a glass back and I kinda dig it. The con, however, is it's a fingerprint magnet and a lot more slippery than before, so use it carefully. Though there is Gorilla Glass 5 protection, glass is glass, so do not take any chances. Also, one thing that disappointed me about the phone is that though the phone is made up of glass, it does not have wireless charging, and also there is no IP certification, and that may matter to most of you. On the right hand side of the phone is the power on off button and a newly positioned alert slider which is shifted from the left side of the phone. Volume rockers can be found on the left. Speaker grill, USB Type-C port and 3.5mm audio jack can be found on the bottom. Coming to the front, there is a 6.2-inch 19:9 AMOLED display with 2280x1920 resolution and also the infamous notch on the top. Now, I've been using the iPhone X since its launch, so I've learned to live with the notch. Some of you may however not like it, and luckily OnePlus provides an option to hide the notch from the settings, so you can hide it if you want to. Yes, there is no Quad HD display here and you may like or dislike the fact, but a Full HD screen is nothing less. It's a gorgeous looking display and I personally like it, and so will you. Also, having a Full HD display instead of Quad HD will result in better battery life, which I am looking forward to on the OnePlus 6. Within the notch there is a 16MP selfie camera with f2.0 aperture and can record Full HD videos. It's also supposed to have a selfie portrait mode, but as of now it's not there yet, but OnePlus says an OTA update will bring that soon. I'll keep you posted. On the back of the phone you'll see that the placements of the camera has been changed. They're now in vertical position, which I personally like, and they kinda go with the symmetry of the phone. The camera bump is not that big. It has a 16MP main camera with f1.7 aperture and a 20MP secondary camera with f1.7 aperture, which is neither a telephoto nor a wide-angle one. OnePlus says it will enhance the performance of the camera in low light. We'll be testing it out. There is a fingerprint scanner right below the camera, and yeah, you can also use a face unlock, which remains lightning fast. The processor used on this phone is the Snapdragon 845. There's a 3300mAh battery and it also has a evergreen dash charge from OnePlus. You get the phone in 3 variants, one with 6 or 8 gigs of RAM and 64 or 128 gigs of onboard storage, and also a silk white one with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of onboard storage. And also, if you are an Avengers fan, there is also the special edition available. I personally use more than one phone, so 64 gigs is more than enough for me. But you, on the other side, if are planning to use the phone for a longer period of time, say an year or so, go with the higher storage option. But ultimately the choice is yours. The phone is running the latest version of the Oxygen OS, which I am a huge fan of, and it is built on top of Android Oreo. And now you can also get the Android P beta on OnePlus 6, so that is a very good thing. The experience overall is very close to stock Android and lightning fast. The pricing for the base variant I feel is great, but for the other two variants I feel they are a little bit on the expensive side, but again much lower than the premium flagships out there. So let me know which variant you guys would buy. So these were my quick impressions on the OnePlus 6. More videos on it are on the way, so make sure you are subscribed. With that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video.